Hi everyone, my name is Marilene Quintana. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and director of operations at eVisa Immigration. And in today's video, we are going to talk about the spousal sponsorship application. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel, click on the little bell right below so you can receive weekly notifications of our new videos, and please feel free to leave us a comment. The spousal sponsorship application, it is for those who have a loved one who is a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada. This person can be living in Canada or even overseas. There's three types of relationships that can be considered through this type of application. First, married couples, which means when you are legally married with one Canadian or permanent resident of Canada. Common law relationships, which means when you are living together continuously for at least 12 months with your potential sponsor. It can be either in Canada or overseas, and you not necessarily need to have registered that relationship. And the third type of relationship is conjugal partners, which means when you are in a relationship for at least 12 months and you were unable to marry or to live together for at least 1 year due to reasons beyond your control, such as sexual orientation or religion, for example. Who can be a sponsor? Besides being a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada, a sponsor it is required to be at least 18 years old and needs to demonstrate that it's not receiving any financial support from the government of Canada except for disabilities. Also, in certain circumstances, the sponsor is also required to prove that they meet minimum income requirements to support the sponsored family members. When a Canadian citizen or permanent resident of Canada decides to sponsor someone, the sponsor is going to be responsible for that person and the family members for at least 3 years, counting from the time that this person or family arrives in Canada. Being responsible for the sponsored family pretty much means that the sponsor will cover basic expenses for the sponsored family. When you agree to be a sponsor, you must sign an undertaking agreement confirming that you are going to be financially responsible for your spouse and their dependent children for a certain period of time. If you are a Canadian citizen, you can sponsor somebody even when you are not living currently in Canada. However, you must prove that you plan moving back to Canada once the process is approved. There are two types of spousal sponsorship applications: the inland spousal sponsorship and the outland spousal sponsorship. In the inland spousal sponsorship application, both you and your sponsor must be currently residing in Canada. If you hold legal status such as visitor status or even a study or work permit, you can also apply for a work permit based on your spousal sponsorship application. In the outland spousal sponsorship application, most cases the sponsored spouse is living outside Canada. It can also be a good option for those who are in Canada, however, have the need to be traveling outside Canada very often, therefore not continuously residing with the sponsor here in Canada. The main advantage of the outland spousal sponsorship application it is that if your process is refused, you have the right to request an appeal. There are few cases that you can qualify to apply for a spousal sponsorship in Canada even though you don't have legal status. So that's also a very important thing to consider if that's your case. Applying for the spousal sponsorship basically consists of proving that the relationship is genuine and providing all the forms and documents to support that in your application. You are not required to prove any language proficiency level, any education level, and there is no age limit. So definitely a very good option if you have a loved one who is a Canadian citizen or permanent resident of Canada. But be aware, we do not recommend applying with fake relationships. The government of Canada does do a background check, and you don't want to be caught in that situation. That can definitely sink all your chances of applying and becoming a permanent resident of Canada. So be aware and don't try to do something that's not genuine. Even if after this video you still have doubts and want to confirm if your relationship would qualify for the application, please do not hesitate to contact us for a consultation. Our contact information is right below in this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, follow us in our social media, and feel free to leave us a comment right below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.